Yo, what up there, you sticky beef flappers? So today is going to be my rip for the Fantasy Rip League. This is going to be, wow, what is it? It's Heat 4, Week 2. So 3 weeks total left in the season. So I'm going to be ripping these things. It's a little early in the week. It's Tuesday. But I don't expect anything much to change in the week. And if it does, I'll just adjust my team within the Discord. So we'll rip these open. Now, teams on a bye this week are going to be the two teams who just played last night. The New York Giants and the New England Patriots. As well as the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. So I got 4 teams out of the mix. So we're going to hope that we can create a full team with the teams remaining. All right, so here we go. You guys know what's in these things. We just got the Mega Box edition now. Now there's going to be either an auto or a mem card in every box. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to start off with a Devin Neal. We got Charles Woodson on the gridiron. Devon Achane. Okay, and then it should just be a bunch of base. All right. Well, we got something cool. We got a nice optic preview coming. James Lofton. Giddens. Oh, Jackson Dart on the green. Very nice. Bijan on the Dominators. Chris Jones off the back. Just some people. And Mike Green in a huge donkey helmet for the Ravens there. All right, so optic preview pink. There we go. Next pack. This one feels a little fatter. And indeed, it's going to have our man. Oh, okay, so these must be pink parallels in this box. Because here comes another one. I didn't even read it. Buda Baker, Malachi Starks. And we're going to get Trey Harris on our little mem card there. All right, we got Dylan Gabriel on the bomb squad. Derwin James, Blake Corum for the pink. Woody Marks. The Houston Texans are surging, and this guy's been pretty good, so that's actually not a horrible card there. And then we got Mason Graham, shout out Grace there on the red wave. Also good looking. Nice parallels there. All right. And now with Donruss, we know we're just going to get a shit ton of base. Just kind of got to deal with it, I guess. I put together a full set this morning. Just out of boredom. Darnell Mooney, Donovan. There we go. Shador on the rated rookie retro. What am I doing? All right. Last pink. Jaden Blue for the Cowboys. Not bad there. They probably should have kept Dowdle, but they gave him the Panthers. And now he's crushing it. All right, 2 packs here. Another red wave coming. There's a lot of nice parallels coming out of these as opposed to the blasters where you... Sick, dude. Where you pretty much get, 2 rookies and 2 parallels, maybe. 2 inserts, I mean. There's a Cam Ward on the red wave. All right. Not bad there. All right, last pack of the first mega. And these things are crushing. Blasters. Bo Nix. Levante David. Genty. Penis. We're going to go DK. Another nice card on the parallel. On the pink there, DK. Quinn Ewers on the Rookie Revolution. Doug Williams, Tyreek. All right, second box. Here we go. Let's fix my pile a little bit here. with my friggin' claw knuckles. Crab knuckles. All right, here we go. Trent Green, Kenneth Green. Oh shit, Ben Sinnott. Okay, this is my second Sinnott auto that I've got. I just got another one of these recently in some other thing I did. Tyler Shuck there. Ricky Williams, and this is going to be for the Browns. Dylan Gabriel. Not bad. At least it's a QB. And then Devin Neal for the Saints. All right. I mean, it's not even a contest which product of Donruss is the way to go. These things feel out of control compared to blasters. Jaden Higgins. Nice. He's also been playing pretty well. There's a Jahmyr Gibbs. All right, we got another red wave, looks like, coming. Membu, green color match. Another rated retro. Savion Williams. Shout out Hammy and Megabox Maniac and Jazambi. Fuck. Hobby Collector. Where the fuck's Hobby Collector? There's a nice red skin there. Trey Amos. And then Sutton Tajay. Jamar, Hairston, Xavier Watts. Oh, there's a Joe Milton. McCaffrey. This is going to be for the Ravens. I can't think of many. Malachi Starks, all right. Burrow Metcalf. 2 packs in the middle mega. We got, this is another rated rookie, maybe. Riley Leonard. Elijah Arroyo. Art Monk. Trey Benson. For the Broncos. Pat Bryant. All right, last pack, the middle mega. We got Richardson, Caleb on the green. Shout out Rance, 2 balls are better than 1. White Hot, Travis Hunter. These things are printed to the moon. Panthers, Trevor Etienne. Shout out Panther Breaks, buddy. That's yours. And then we got Production Line, Derrick Henry and Lame Jack. Shout out H4 Cards. You're Derrick Henry, right? There you go. All right, now our last mega. Let's see if we can't go out with a big old sloppy bang. Arian Smith. Okay, we're going to go with a little mem card. So no auto in here, but we did pretty well so far. So we got the Bomb Squad, Ibuka, McNabb, rocking the red skin. Will Johnson, shout out Grace, right? That's you, I think. Xavier Watts again. Okay, we don't like that. All right. Daniil Hunter, Caleb Johnson. I think Philly Rips, that's your guy, if I'm not mistaken. There's a nice Quinshawn there on the Elite Series. Kate Otten, Marquise Hollywood Brown. There's a nice little PC hit. Kyle Williams got a beautiful touchdown catch last night against the Giants. And we got 4 packs. Got Ramondre there. Emmett, Makuba, Will Howard. Behind him, there we go. Jeff Saturday, love it. Love Saturday. Almost lost that stack. Great player. Cool card to get there. Bryce Young, Kyron Williams, and a Colston Loveland. Shout out Rance again, and Ryland. I think Ryland, this is Ryland's guy maybe. So that'll go to you, buddy. And I got 3 packs to go. On the green, we got London. Will Campbell, my guy. I'd like to get a pink parallel of him. Not pink. I'd like to get a parallel. Cam Ward there, nice card. And we're going with the Seahawks. Let's go Milrow for Hville. Nice, dude. There we go. There we go. That's for you, Bry. Ashton Genty on the Vortex. These things are great, dude. These Mega Box, I know I've said it, but they're just great. You're getting a lot of nice stuff, and I'm happy to be ripping these things right now. And it's almost over. But look at these. I'm getting all the nice names on these parallels, so I can't be upset with that. We'll go through these cards at the end. But I'm happy with these. Shout out Grace on that Mason Graham. Shout out Joey Rips on that Jackson Dart. And we're on our last pack. So thank you guys for joining, sticking around. We'll get through this, and then we can all be off on our day. Derek Harmon, this is the biggest boy in this year's set. And let's see the rookies for... Oh, DK on the rookie. That's nice. Najee Harris, Warren Moon, and Arroyo. Okay, we got a double dose of Seahawks on this one in this pack there. All right, so let me get a little team together, and I'll be back in a second. All right, I'm quickly going to go through some of these polls, and then I'll have my team ready at the end. So on some of these, we got the old Donruss. The Jackson Dart was all right. Mason Graham and the Higgins. On the bomb squad, the Ibuka, Gabriel Shuck. Genty, Ward, Hunter, Saturday. Robinson was cool. Travion is awesome. Quinshot is great. Ewers, Henry, Ashton Genty. On the rookies, we got DK and Arroyo. And then on the rated rookie retros, we got the Shador and the Savion. So those are nice. Bunch of inserts there. We got on the green parallels, we had 15 total. 6 of them were vets. We got the Caleb and the Jordan Love, the Drake London, and then we had nine rookies here. So real quick, we got the Devin Neal, the Harmon Leonard, the Cam Ward, Howard, Watts, and the Dart to end it. And we did pretty good on these, lots of these parallels. So on the pinks, we got the ETN, Johnson Starks, Gabriel, Kyle Williams, Arroyo, Jaden Blue, Milrow, DK, Marks. You know, a bunch of nice names there. And then on the reds, we got the Watts again. Amos, the Neal. A lot of repeats, it feels like. Mason Graham, Loveland. And then the Cam Ward on the red, which is a nice pull. And then finishing everything off, you either get a autograph or a mem. Out of 3 boxes, we got 2 mems on the Ewers and the Harris and the auto with the Ben Sinnott. So, not bad for 3 megas at all. You get tons of nice parallels. If you get lucky, you'll get some nice names. And they're beautiful cards, so no complaints here. But anyway, here comes my team. All right, so here's my team. Everything I got here will be ×2 with a QB of Jordan Love, Devin Neal, running back, Woody Marks, Colston Loveland, tight end. Receivers, going to be Pat Bryant, Trey Harris ×4. And then defensive players, Xavier Watts and Ravens for our defense. So here we go. This will be week 2 of Heat 4, entering the books. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.